morning, everybody. It's Friday. We're talking about all the great acts coming to our town this year.
Yeah, which concerts are you most excited to see? Let us know. We're going to Garth Brooks here in a couple of months.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. How about you guys?
Well, my wife wants to do Elton John, but I've already bought tickets to go see Chris Bodie at Jones Hall in March, and he actually tweeted me.
That's awesome.
He's happy you're coming?
Making friends.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
You got
one dance will be at Sugarland. One dance is going to be in Sugarland in March, I believe.
And you want to go to Garth? You want to tag along with our family?
I do, but if I can't go with you guys, I've got to find a Jimmy Buffett concert somewhere. He always comes to town.
Well, we're live on Facebook right now and getting your take on that. A lot of people checking in, letting us know what they want to see, what they're looking forward to seeing this year.
While you do that, let's get to Brooks Gardner and his musical preferences of the day. Good morning, sir.
That's right. That's right. Good morning. You guys do not want to see my playlist. It's all over the place. Goes from KHOU Masekela to The Killers to The Loneliest Monk to Pennywise. All right, let's get to the forecast. I'm sorry. We are looking at showers moving across southern sections of the viewing area. It's from jazz to punk rock this morning. That's right. Happy Friday to you. The takeaway today in our forecast is that it will be overcast and mild, very spring-like. These showers, by the way, a change in the forecast, obviously, compared to the last couple of days, but they are a sign of what's to come tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm expecting a good chance for some rain, but just for one half of the week, and I'll show you what happens Sunday coming up. Mid-50s, mid-50s. Darby?
All right, thanks a lot, Brooks. All right, getting you out the door for the most part. Things are trying to act like a Friday out there. We look to the southwest side, not seeing much out there. Take a look with our Houston TransStar shot. The Southwest Freeway here as you approach the loop, and this is what you expect at 6:32 in the morning. There's a little brake light action as you approach the loop, but that's really about it. Travel times for the Southwest Freeway shouldn't be too bad. 28 minutes Highway 36 into downtown. No big delays on the West Park Toy or 98 heading into the Med Center. But let's go to our chopper.
Now a live look from KHOU 11 News Eye in the Sky.
All right, we've got an accident here. Our chopper found this one, Highway 290 inbound, just before 43rd. It looks like we have a school bus involved here. It doesn't look like there's any kiddos on the bus, so he or she must have been en route to go pick up kiddos. But this is right at the entrance ramp from 43rd or Bingle to get on to 290. So you can see the entrance ramp partially blocked off here, as well as it looks like a lane of the freeway. Traffic's already backing up towards Fairbanks, North Houston. So if you're coming in Highway 290, I'll look for about a 40-minute ride from the Grand Parkway to get into 610.
Darby, thank you.
It is 6:33. Just about half an hour from now, President Trump will take the stage in Switzerland, delivering a major speech at the World Economic Forum.
He's already making news this morning. Brandy Smith's here to break down the latest. Hey, Brandy.
Hey guys, as he walked into the forum this morning, the president fired back at the New York Times for a report it published last night. That report says the president tried to fire special counsel Robert Mueller last summer as the Russian election meddling investigation heated up. Here's President Trump's reaction about 3 hours ago.
Fake news, folks. Fake news.
What's your message today?
Typical New York Times fake stories.
More on that story from the New York Times. It says the president decided not to fire Mueller after White House counsel Don McGahn threatened to resign. President Trump reportedly said that Mueller, who's investigating that Russian interference in the 2016 election, had conflicts of interest. The president also sat down for an interview with Piers Morgan, who pressed for an apology over the president's retweets of Britain First.
Here's what's fair. If you're telling me there's a horrible people, horrible racist people, I would certainly apologize if you'd like me to do that. I know nothing about them.
And you would disavow yourself of people like that?
I don't want to be involved with people, but you're telling me about these people because I know nothing about these people.
The president also met with Rwandan President Kagame, which may have been a little awkward after president's reported comments about African nations. But he tweeted calling the meeting an honor, adding that there were many great discussions. The president also made news Thursday by threatening to withhold aid money to the Palestinians unless they resume peace negotiations with Israel. Of course, all eyes will be on him in just about 30 minutes as he delivers his keynote speech. President Trump is expected to tout his America First policy. Lisa?
Okay, Brandy, thank you. This morning, we've also been getting your take on President Trump's new immigration proposal that would grant about 1.8 million young immigrants a path to citizenship in exchange for $30 billion in border security funding. In our live poll, 55% of you called this plan a good compromise.
It is 6:35. Here's your morning rush. Up first today, we're hoping to learn more about how an FBI agent shot and killed a kidnapped man in Conroe. An FBI spokesperson says the agent shot the man during a raid that was meant to rescue him. The 3 kidnapping suspects are expected in court sometime later today. A warning for parents this morning from Klein ISD. Police say a man tried to get 3 girls to get into his car in the parking lot of Klein Collins High School last week. They refused. That man was driving a late model black Acura, and police think they know who he is, but they say right now they just don't have enough evidence to arrest him. The U.S. Olympic Committee is putting USA Gymnastics on notice. In order to continue governing the sport, the entire board must resign by Wednesday. USA Gymnastics must also meet 5 other requirements, including cooperating with an independent investigation that'll try to figure out if anybody knew about athlete abuse complaints against Dr. Larry Nassar. And Oprah is putting to rest any talk she thinks about running for president. She says, quote, "I don't have the DNA for it." She made the comment during an interview with InStyle magazine. There are some disappointed fans out there, too, who were hopeful for a run following Oprah's speech at the Golden Globe Awards earlier this month. That's your Morning Rush. Lisa?
All right. Thank you, Russ. 6:37 the time right now. Trending this morning, a North Texas mom says her daughter's middle school owes her an apology. You see, her daughter got sent to detention after texting mom for help during a medical emergency. We've just launched a new live poll asking, should the school have to apologize to the family? Here's how this all went down. Hallie Holland's mother says her daughter has had severe allergies since she was just a baby. She takes an allergy pill every day and is typically fine, but the symptoms she texted her mom with that day were a sign something worse was coming. So her mom picked her up, took her to the doctor. When she returned to campus, the girl got sent to detention. The district has a new policy this year. The kids have a strict no phone policy. If they feel sick, they're supposed to tell an adult on campus and then go to the school nurse. But Hallie's mom isn't having any of this.
When you start putting the health and safety of my child at risk at the sake of a very strict rule, that's when you have a problem. It's kind of ridiculous to even have to have this conversation. Craft a better policy, but use our better judgment.
You can see both sides of this story,
Sure.
But if your child is not feeling well as a parent, you want to know immediately. So
Right. But also, you know, there were a long time in schools before cell phones.
This is true.
And,
That's
and,
right.
And adults were notified,
Very
and
good
the proper
point.
steps were taken. My girls have been in schools where they have no cell phone policies.
Oh, yes.
And they've been strict, you know, so
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
pull it out for any reason.
You got to let the teacher know, and then the teacher
Exactly.
gets to your parents. All right, Brooks, let's talk to you right now about some rain that we're starting our Friday with here.
I feel bad for those kids. They can't play HQ when they get the little notification it's time for the game show. Come on, guys. Just kidding. HQ, if you don't know what it is, check it out. It's kind of fun. I'm not endorsing it, by the way, just saying it's fun. It's the latest thing. Kids are doing it. Let's take a look outside right now. M&G Bank Houston looking west toward the Galleria and the Williams Tower. It is a beautiful morning out there, at least in the sense of it being mild, but it is overcast, and there are some showers to track outside on the east side, especially Liberty County getting some rain right now. This came through Houston a little bit earlier, not enough to really do much. It briefly wetted some of the roadways, so you may encounter a little bit out there, but this is the forecast for tomorrow. Look at all the rain coming our way, but it will get nicer for Sunday. In fact, the sun comes out and it'll be in the mid-60s, so we can look forward to that. But in the big picture, the mild weather becomes warm weather toward the end of the month. But then after that, a cold blast comes southward into the continental U.S. for the beginning of February. Indications we could see another freeze before spring comes around, so don't plant that garden yet, Darby.
All right, thanks a lot, Brooks.
Now, a live look from KHOU 11 News Eye in the Sky.
And our eye in the sky is right over Highway 290. This is 290 basically all as you approach 43rd. Frontage road here, so 43rd is right off in the distance here. This is the entrance ramp from Bingle, and you can see you've got a school bus involved here in this accident, but no kiddos on the bus. Heavy-duty wreckers on the scene. Looks like he might have to haul the bus away. So basically the right side of the entrance ramp is blocked off, so you can still get by and get on, but it's forcing you on early, and that's what's causing the big bottleneck. Traffic is backing up towards Fairbanks, North Houston. We go to our Houston TransStar shot, and we'll show you just south of there, I-10, the Katy Freeway here at Eldridge. And you can see it is slow, but you don't even hit the brake lights till you get inside Highway 6, kind of the normal. It's like Friday traffic out there. I-10's only 31 minutes from Pin Oak Drive into downtown. 290, on the other hand, with that accident, it's 36 minutes from the Grand Parkway into 610. All your big delays are as you get inside the tollway.